Saludos amigos coleccionistas y piratas. Miren ustedes esta mesa magistral, la número 135 aquí en el Coin Show de Orlando. Piezas originales de Egipto. Miren ustedes qué belleza de piezas. Y no solamente eso, sino que esto es una pieza súper especial, una mesa porque tiene monedas griegas, romanas, una belleza. Y aquí tengo un invitado que no voy a enseñar la cámara, es un pirata que anda medio oculto por acá, pero me va a estar hablando sobre las monedas que tiene, como estas fenomenales piezas que tiene acá. Le voy a estar preguntando y vamos a tener un tiempo magistral de la información. Antes de seguir, esta es la información, el número de teléfono, pueden contactarlo, el email, y tienen un website también donde venden monedas de colección. Así que ustedes saben, son gente buena, gente noble, gente de corte leonardesco de allá de la tierra de Italia. Uno y el otro es un gringo de pura cepa. So here we are with this amazing friend. What do you think about this coin? What do you collect? Why do you sell Roman, Greek, and these Egyptian artifacts? Like, what make you to do that?
fammi pensare.
Eh? He's thinking about it. This guy is like the Da Vinci, Michelangelo is like the reincarnation of this kind of artist over here.
So the reason that I sell coins is I really like connecting to history, and I really like connecting to where humanity has come from. And I am descended from European ancestors, and I love holding history, and I love holding the remnants of our past. And by holding something that's the height of civilization, I mean the Greek Hellenic period was the height of civilization. We had the highest Greek art, the highest form of expression, the highest form of art. It's just so cool, and I'm so honored to own stuff that tangibly represents that time frame and that amazing history in humanity.
Let me tell you, by what you say right now, I have chill in my skin. So I can feel the passion of collecting and having you show these amazing coins. For me, I'm from Cuba. I'm used to the Cuban coins, and I came to America. I'm used to the Morgan dollar. But when I discovered the beauty, the art of the Greek, I know that from the school, but it's not the same when you have it in your hand. So right now, you know you have a coin that is 2,000 years old or more. Now, do you collect coins too, or only sell coins?
So we only sell. I try to take the passion out of collecting as much as I can, but when you're holding stuff of this significance and this beauty, it's really hard not to get attached to the pieces. So there are times where it's painful to sell the piece, but I know that someone else is going to enjoy it as much as I am. So
but
that's what gives me the motivation.
I think you have some coins under the table.
There are definitely some coins that I've stashed away that I plan on never selling.
So meaning we collect. You know,
exactly.
It doesn't matter. We can sell. Like what I do is I have 2 coins. I need to sell 1. I have a very rare coin. I know I cannot keep it. It's too rare. So I need to move it for somebody else. That's the way it is, because the price is too high. It's too rare for many different reasons. So definitely you have an amazing collection over here with even. In the table we have even Morgan dollars. We have that one in gold. They are for what era? For the
Byzantine Empire.
Byzantine
That's
Empire.
the Eastern Roman Empire, yeah.
For the 1300, something like that.
Correct.
And can you explain to me why some of these coins they not expensive enough based in how rare and how old they are?
Well, I mean, coins were mass produced. We know with a lot of these pieces that there were millions that were produced. I mean, think of the Roman Empire. You had 60 million people. You had over 17 mints. You had a lot of coins being minted each year. You had to supply a huge empire. So these pieces, they exist. But the survival rate is sometimes so low, where there's only a couple hundred examples. Or, for example, with some of the Greek types, we know there were not a lot of people in these cities, so there wasn't a need for a lot of coins. So these coins we know will always be rare and will always hold their value. With Roman coins, not necessarily. They could find a large group of maybe 400 or 500 examples. You know, sometimes they find hundreds of thousands of coins in one group. So there's always a risk with buying these types, and it's always great to handle stuff that you know is actually rare.
One of the main reasons I collect this kind of coin is the beauty, the high relief. It is insane for me. Now, go back to the price, because people ask price and they compare price, and it's a lot of fake YouTubers out there saying your coin costs thousands of dollars and it's a penny made yesterday. And here we have some amazing coin, very rare, beautiful in gold and silver. Look at this. Why the price is the way it is with the Roman coin and in the Greek coin?
Well, the beauty with ancient coins is it's a very stable market. Ancient coins have really been the same value for the past couple decades, and that shows stability. A coin is worth whatever someone's willing to pay for it, and that's why when dealers are buying coins, such as myself, we look at auction records. If a coin sells for $4,000 at auction, I don't want to pay over $4,000 for the coin. I'm more likely to make money if I pay under what they sell for at auction. So when you're determining price at a show, you want to price in line with what they're selling on the common market, and that really determines value. Because if someone sees a coin that's very similar as selling for this amount at auction, and I have it priced under that, they're more likely to buy the deal.
So it's based in demand, like everything else.
Everything is demand. And you could have a coin that's super rare and it sells for only a couple $100, and a coin that's super common of a really famous ruler that sells for a couple thousand, because there's demand under that name. People care more about Julius Caesar than some lesser known Roman emperor.
For me, it's very, very confusing sometimes because, for example, the character of Alexander the Great, everybody knows that guy. Everybody knows who the guy was. What did he do? And still you can buy something like that for what, $300, $400, $500?
That's correct.
I don't know. For me, I like the Byzantine coin. This one over here, for example, they go for what?
About $20 a coin.
$20 for coin. And you have a coin over there. It's bronze. Eh?
Correct.
What do you prefer? A proof American cent made yesterday, flat like the earth, very flat. Or you want something like this, representing the time of beauty, if you want to, or the Dark Ages.
Yes.
In that time. But still, look at the art, how old that coin it is.
I mean, for me, it's all about beauty, and it's also about the condition of the coin.
So I think for many, we like the coin to stay low because we still have a museum in the hand.
Exactly. I mean, it should be a healthy combination of historical significance plus a beautiful coin that looks good in your collection. If you have a coin that's also historically significant and has good eye appeal, that's perfect for any collection, and those are the coins that sell for the most money at auction.
Now, do you think as investment, do you recommend Roman coins and Greek coins as an investment?
I would say that I wouldn't recommend them as an investment, but they absolutely can be an investment if you know what you're doing. When you're collecting ancient coins, you're more collecting them for the emotional aspect that they provide. You're collecting them because this coin, you connect with it in some way. This coin resonates with you, and that's why you buy it. You don't buy it necessarily because you think you're going to make money on it, like myself as a dealer does.
It makes sense for me. I think I like the explanation. It is truthful, and buy whatever you can, because if you can find the coin for a good price and it's a historical piece, why not?
Exactly, and coins are only going up in value over time.
Turn your mentality. You can buy anything. You can collect. I don't know. I always say you can collect boogers of the monkey. Maybe they're rare.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean they're good. Or the nail dinosaur. Maybe they're rare too. But you have something here with it was. Do you mind to make that Greek coin with that volume, with the anatomy, with the composition in high relief? So the high relief part, it makes sense because a lot of gold coins, US, high relief, they go for $1 million.
Exactly.
And here we have one Greek coin, 2,000 years older than the American coin. How much something like this? How much are you selling this?
This coin's only worth a couple $100, and it reflects the beauty of the time period and the civilization that made it. I mean, you had civilizations competing for the most beautiful coinage. This was a reflection of your power and your influence and dominance in the ancient world.
But everybody lived for the Greek.
And everybody lived for money, and everybody saw money. So money was a perfect way to advertise your civilization as the best it could be. It was ancient form of propaganda.
And they did it correct. Even today, they're still using coins as propaganda.
Exactly.
But I don't know. What do you prefer? Paper money or coins? I know the answer because I can see your table.
Exactly. I mean, for me, paper money has always been interesting, but there's nothing like handling something that is so old that you can touch in your hand and that is absolutely pleasing to the eye.
This is amazing. I'm going to show you over here one more time. The card. The table number is 135. They are two young men like me. How old are you?
I just turned 20 years old.
20 years old. I'm 37, so I'm an old guy next to him. We have a white hair already.
Yep.
So, and his friend, he's not here right now, he's an Italian gladiator, Roman pirate. I don't know. He just left. He just looking for treasure somewhere else. So this is the table over here. It's going to be a pleasure to connect with them, make deal with them. They have an amazing prices and amazing coins. They have the passion for, and it's something everybody is looking at. So it's been a pleasure, my friend. So I want to see a coin in hiding because it's too good to be. It's an amazing coin, but we cannot show it. It's a beauty.
Yes.
So maybe if you come to the table in person, he will show you to you. So see you next time.
Thank you
bye
so
bye.
much.
It's a pleasure, sir.